The only weapon we have is nonviolence and transparency.
right? So you're actually now Ernest and Young.
Ernest.
That's I'm here all week. Okay, so you ran last time, so you ran at the age of 24.
25.
25. Okay. So if you win, will you be 26 or 27?
If we win, it'll be 27.
You'll be 27. Yeah. Can you imagine if we had a 27-year-old congressman in California from the Green Party? And the answer is yes. I can imagine it. And Democratic Socialists are winning all across the country. It's a little different, but not that different. And so it's certainly possible. So let's talk about the things that you fought for in LA to give people a sense of what drives you. Let's talk about the LA Tenants Union. How did that possess you to become a community organizer and get involved in that?
Yeah, so the LA Tenants Union has actually been around for the past 2 years. They're doing great work all over LA. There's about 6 to 7 locals throughout LA County where basically tenants are fighting for the right to live in their, their apartments. And many of them are getting evicted due to large rent increases. LA's known for that. They're getting their property bought out, and next thing you know, the landlord is selling it, and now all these people are getting evicted. And so I got involved in it because housing is the issue over time in Los Angeles, and LA actually in Boyle Heights was the first in the East Side local. The mariachis at the Mariachi Plaza apartments, they were getting an 80% rent increase, and they actually pulled a rent strike, and they actually won in getting it from 80% to a 5% rent increase for a collective bargaining agreement. The tenants at the East Side local in Boyle Heights, they protested at the landlord's Beverly Hills mansion. He was getting scared that the people were sleeping outside of his apartment, his mansion, and these are real people who are losing their homes. And the thought is, if you're going to come into our hood, then we're going to go to yours. And so the LA Tenants Union is actually doing great work right now, but that's why we need to repeal this law called Costa-Hawkins, which limits rent control in California. And so once we could get rent control, then these people could stay in their apartment and could afford these rent increases.
Okay, and is that related to the neighborhood council board that you're on?
Yeah, so the neighborhood council board, I'm on that. So the neighborhood councils are the liaison between the community and the city council, like the mayor Garcetti and the city council. And from there, we have $40,000 to use on our community. There's 97 neighborhood councils throughout LA, and we're basically the ears of the community and the voice. So we tell the mayor and all that what are the big issues on. And I'm in Koreatown, and like I said, in Koreatown, the big issues there are housing as well. So we always tell the mayor, hey, we need to enact rent control. We need more low-income housing. We need to stop approving all these market rate developments. So it all ties in together with the work that I do. My biggest issues are probably housing, homelessness, and healthcare and all that. So.
Well, housing is an enormous issue in Los Angeles. If Anna lived in your district, you'd definitely have her vote. So I think that might be a winning campaign strategy. So that's interesting. All right, before we go, one more priority for you. So you got housing. What else if you're in the United States Congress, what else are you going to fight for?
I would like to get homelessness to be more of a national issue, because it is a national issue, and it's huge here in Los Angeles. And 30% of homeless people nationwide are children. And I think that we need to start changing this view on how we view homeless people see them as our neighbors, our brothers and sisters, get them in a permanent supportive housing, get things like single-payer health care so people can go seek the help that they need if they have drug abuse or substance abuse or whatnot. So that would be like another big issue that we definitely want to push on, get more funding for low-income housing. It's just, those are the big things. So.
All right, links to help Kenneth is down below in the description box if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook. And we just came to you a little earlier. All right, Kenneth, go get them. Thank you for joining us, man. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.